Snap Judgment Studios. Get a behind-the-scenes look at Comedy Central's The Daily Show on Beyond the Scenes, an original podcast from The Daily Show with Trevor Noah. Every week, host Roy Wood Jr. goes deeper with notable guests and experts from the Emmy Award-winning series, and together they use comedy to tackle current topics, from gentrification to gun laws, and take a closer look at how and why these topics matter. Listen to Beyond the Scenes from The Daily Show with Trevor Noah on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcast, or wherever you get your podcasts. New episodes every Tuesday. Attention shoppers, we now have taste in the bread aisle. Dave's Killer Bread, that's right. An organic bread that's no longer a sedative for your taste buds. Dave's Killer Bread is on a mission to make the most of the loaf, to rid the world of GMOs, high fructose corn syrup, and artificial ingredients, and plant the seeds of good in all that they bake. Killer taste, killer texture, always organic. Dave's Killer Bread. Bread amplified. Odoo is the most popular open source ERP for many reasons. It's affordable, easy to use. However, most companies rely on Odoo because their applications are fully integrated. But wait, what does fully integrated mean? Imagine a mechanic. They don't waste time running around a shop looking for tools. They keep everything they need in one convenient toolbox. Odoo is just like that. But instead of a hammer or a wrench, you get applications for every aspect of your company. They're always connected and communicating with each other, letting you stay up to date at all times. For a free trial, visit odoo.com/snap. That's ODOO.com/snap. 2020 hasn't been kind to any of us. No one was spared, but I think this kind of crazy adds special weight, an enormous challenge to the milestone years. People who've planned their weddings, anniversaries, those big leaps forward. And here in the U.S., there is no milestone like the senior year of high school. Culturally, we obsess over this time with movies and books and songs. If you take all that is senior year of high school and add panic, fires, racial tension, a pandemic that keeps people trapped inside their own houses, this is not a story I can tell. It's not. And that's why I'm so glad we met someone who can. This year, some of our colleagues in the podcast Vice News Reports, they sent an audio recorder to a 17-year-old high school student in North Minneapolis. She started recording her life just as the protests for George Floyd were winding down and distance learning was ramping up again. Yes, this contains some strong language. 2020 contains some strong language, but the result is so special that we just gotta share. So allow me to introduce to you Monaea Upton.
Thank you, Rain. I'm downstairs in the living room with my twin brother and sisters. Ew, that's probably so gross on the mic. That's nasty. Y'all, I sound gross. And I'm seasoned and I'm sniffing it. I sound gross before. And I'm seasoned and I'm blowing outside of my nose. Cause I got allergies, yeah, got allergies. And my nose is sniffling. Cause I can't breathe, I'm breathing out my mouth and everybody else is free. That didn't make sense, but it rhymed. I don't really care cause I got time, but not really though, because I'm supposed to be in school and my emotions and everything is not cool. Hey yeah, I'm supposed to be focused, but it's hard to be focused. I don't like distance learning, but I gotta do distance learning. This is literally how my brain goes in school. Like, I cannot focus at all. But I'm gonna get through this. This is my senior year. We're gonna have to get through this. We have to strive like a beehive. That didn't make no sense again, but you know I can't say that.
This reality of online learning is not something that we originally signed up for. Not only that, but we're also in an international pandemic and a national crisis.
Don't get misconfused because everybody up. We out here for one reason and one reason only, man. Justice, that's it. George, rest in peace, man. We forever got you.
We know that the system isn't made for us, but dang, like, we're in 2020, like, literally, when is this gonna end? Hey guys, and we're live with another video. This is not a video. Take two. Boop. Hey guys, this is Monaea, Mo Action, Mo Money, and we're live with another recording. My name is Monaea Upton.
Tap in. Yeah.
I'm 17 years old, and I live in Minneapolis, Minnesota, born and raised. I have two braids, guys. And I am hosting this episode of Vice News Reports, period. No, you can't hold it. That's my job. I'm the reporter, and we're here. Vice sent me a recorder at the end of the summer. Wow, this is like a real recorder thing. I'm official. You guys are literally walking me through, well, I'm walking y'all through, a milestone in my life. Originally, I thought it was going to be just a milestone because I'm a senior this year in high school. Like, duh, that's a milestone. Like, this is it. You're grown. But it's a milestone with everything that 2020 brings and is still bringing. What else? I'm black. Like, y'all, when I say that I'm black, I really want y'all to feel me when I say that I'm black. It's a lot going on in a black girl's head. So if you don't want to listen by now, then I don't know what to tell you. Start from this part. 5, 6, 7, and 1. I dance. 2, 3, 4, I sing. 5, 6, I act. I'm in cheer. I pretty much do everything. Anything people ask me to do, I do it. I have 8 brothers and sisters, including myself, so I have 7 brothers and sisters. Say hi to my podcast.
Hi, my name is Adreanna.
Why would you do that? I don't think y'all really get it where I'm from. Everybody just thinks of George Floyd and protests and riots every time they think of Minneapolis now. Minneapolis. But we're far more than that, baby boy and baby girl. Minneapolis. There you go. See, y'all got this. Allow me, please, and thank you, to reintroduce you to my city. North Minneapolis is like the heart of Minnesota, at least for black people. I go to North High School, North Community High School.
Minneapolis North Community High School, home of the Polish welcome.
I am a senior, so you know it's lit. Class of 2021.
Monaea Upton.
It's not that lit right now because we're online, but you know we still lit and we hanging in there. And I'm gonna graduate with this diploma, either I'm online or not, period. And I would just like to give a short reflection of the year. And the year has definitely been a year and it ain't even done yet. LOL. Let's just start off with New Year's. And then, like the day after New Year's, we were in World War III.
The United States is not seeking a war with Iran.
Like, I don't know what Trump was doing, but
we are prepared to finish one.
Trump always doing unnecessary stuff. He's just unnecessary.
My son was not committing a crime.
And then they shot Ahmaud Arbery.
He was out for his daily jog and he was hunted down like an animal and killed.
So that, I guess, was the first big toll on me this year. And then
Brianna loved life and she loved to help people and she loved a family.
They shot Breonna Taylor.
She didn't deserve what they did to her.
Every time I talk about this, I get really emotional, but I'ma just like push it off for a second.
We are officially in a distance learning Minneapolis Public Schools launch.
Everybody knows COVID-19 happened and we're still in that pandemic.
Means that school as we know it is no longer taking place today.
So everything changed. Just go home, do school from home.
Can you guys, do you see my screen?
Didn't nobody know what they was doing, not even the teachers. Then I wake up again to another one of mine's, black person, black man, black king, dying in my city.
All George wanted from life is what any of us want. Life, liberty, and the pursuit to be happy on this earth. But he was denied those rights.
I don't like to watch the videos because it is actually very, very traumatizing, and you already have to walk around hoping that it doesn't happen to you and keep your head down so that it doesn't. But I decided to watch it anyways. To this day, like, it's like stuck in my head.
We memorialize George Floyd, protest against evil, join the young people in the streets.
And then even when you're off social media, it's in your city, so you see it everywhere you go. We've literally done protests every week, pretty much this whole summer, every week. My mom didn't really like me going to a lot of them because the police would like throw tear gas and shoot rubber bullets and stuff. This year, this summer has been horrifying, depressing, but so amazing at the same time. I am currently in my room on Monday, September 7th, 2020. I start my senior year tomorrow. Actually, in the next hour, I start my senior year. And it's gonna be the best year yet. And I'm gonna try and get straight A's. I know for a fact I'm gonna get honor roll every quarter because I always do. I'm gonna get into a college that's out of the state. Ooh, we gotta be out the state. And it's gonna be lit. Period.
This is Mauri, Milander, Friestleben, your principal at North Community High School. We do morning announcements every day right around 8:30. Without being in physical school, we have made a commitment to continue daily announcements via Facebook Live. Coming to you live on the first day of school, Tuesday, September 8th.
Like, my senior year, it was supposed to be dope. It is 8:37. Technically, it's my first day of school, so here we are, 12th grade year. I'm so tired. So, let me just give y'all a glimpse before COVID, though. First day of school, my senior year, I'm gonna have some retro ones, Air Forces, nice North shirt, probably with some ripped up shorts, but not too short because I don't even play like that. I'm gonna be dipped to the gods, like dipped to the gods. It's like, what? I'm a senior, please.
Please, this is not the way we would prefer to do school, but at least we're doing school. And we don't want to lose you through the cracks in the meantime, okay? Sign into each of your classes.
So yeah, this is how my year starts. She's talking, so I'm gonna let y'all hear everything that she says. Period.
Like, we're tired. It's the first day of school. Like, let's kind of ease into some of that, okay? Let's get
my whole high school career, it's been majority black students, black deans, a black principal. She greets us at the door.
Good morning, Polar Nation. This is Mauri, Milander, Friestleben, principal of Norwich. You missed that squeaky door from every morning.
We have majority white teachers, but they're not like regular white teachers, if you know what I mean. We have deans that really care about us, that tell jokes and talk about us.
Get money, more money, what you say?
Get money, more action, more money.
More action.
Just because they love us.
Okay, thank you, Owen.
Appreciate you. North Minneapolis is like a family, and it really sucks that we're not with each other this year.
Good afternoon, Polar Nation. This is Mauri, Milander, Friestleben, your North Community High School principal, coming to you live from North Community High School, the best high school on the north side and in the whole
So let me go to Google Classroom real quick. Right now I'm in Spanish, and when we just started, she comes, you come in, you say, hola, profe, or you say, hey, profe. And then she was like, te gusta TikTok? And I was like, sí. Descansar is to, I couldn't even tell you. Who just thinks, oh, my senior year, I'm a homeschool. I'm a distance learn. Like, what? I'm literally at home on a Chromebook. Wake up, Chromebook. Stay on the Chromebook for hours. How do you get... I'm going to ask my teacher something 1 second. Profe, how do I get to that? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Profe, I swear. I'm literally telling her my feelings is hurt. Oh, my head hurts bad. Okay. So my teacher is not listening to me. She's preoccupied at the moment. And I'm outside of the game. This is so frustrating. Y'all, school is so frustrating. It's so crazy. If we're in school right now, things would be so much easier. I literally can go up to her and ask her a question. But we're online. They keep pressing mute and unmute and camera and turn the camera off and dot live. This is how it sounds to not know what you're doing during whatever this is called, distance learning. Okay. You can hear the frustration in my voice. Praise God. Well, I don't think that's really something that you praise him about. It's smoking on the thing. His camera's on. He's smoking. Y'all, my friend is smoking on the Google Meet. Oh my God. She took him out of the call. She took him out the Google Meet. Y'all, these kids is crazy. And they want me to finish my senior year like this. Please.
Remember, you are loved more than you know. You are braver than you can imagine. You are more beautiful beyond what you can see. And you are stronger than you sometimes feel. You still have a lot of work left to do. We still have a lot of work left to do. So let's get to it.
It's only Thursday.
Good afternoon, Polar Nation. This is Mauri, Milander, Friestleben. I'm sorry that I'm coming to you late.
It's been very hectic within the last 2 weeks.
Because we lost a student last night who attended Patrick Henry High School.
It's been hectic pretty much this whole summer. We lost 2 people yesterday.
He was not 2 weeks into his senior year when he was shot and killed right here in this space. And I know for me, I am so absolutely 100% over it.
Since distance learning has started, like, we've lost a lot of kids. And I honestly think it's because they're bored. They just want to go out. They just want to get up and do something.
We literally are in a city right now that is completely and entirely out of control. It feels like when I walk into a classroom where the teacher has given up. And all of you guys know the way that classroom feels, right?
I'm not actually really sure, like, what Minneapolis Public Schools can do, like the board can do about protecting the students. Most of our kids, like, school was the getaway.
Polars, be safe, okay? Be safe. We know that this feels wrong. We know that the world feels topsy-turvy right now, and we're not going to be quiet about it.
It's overwhelming, honestly. It's every day, it's something different. Every other day, another black man dies, another black woman dies, a black kid dies. And if you can hear, I don't know if you heard, but they're shooting outside my house right now. Not the police. I don't know who's shooting outside my house, but they're shooting outside my house. I almost want to quarantine for my life. And it's not funny at all, but it's deep. Like, I'm being serious. And I've never been to the point where I've been, like, so scared where I didn't go outside, because I ain't scared of nobody but God. And that's on period.
Ms. Friestleben, your principal, it is Wednesday night, and I'm just checking in with you. Just doing a family check-in. We lost a student today, and we found out that the 16-year-old that lost his life is a polar. I just need you guys to be in the house, okay? We've got too much work to do. You have so many big dreams, and I can't wait to be able to celebrate all of them with you, but I can't do it if you're not still here with us, okay? So polars out there, are you out there? Are you good? Where are my polars at?
So my goals for this year, if I could tell you my goals for this year, I would tell you. But honestly, I think my goal for this year would probably be to stay sane and alive by 2021. I'll talk to y'all in a second. And this is just the part 1. Stay tuned for the part 2. Period.
And Snap Judgment returns. Monaea is determined to charge ahead with school and college applications, despite the long list of commitments that are getting in the way. Stay tuned. Using Talkspace feels a little like having a mental health professional in your pocket. Talkspace offers both therapy and psychiatry, and being able to reach out to a provider anytime, anywhere, makes addressing mental health super easy, and getting started is the most important part. As a listener of this podcast, you'll get $100 off your first month with Talkspace. To match with a licensed therapist today, go to Talkspace.com. Make sure to use the code JUDGMENT to get $100 off your first month and show your support for the show. That's Judgment and Talkspace.com. Welcome back to Snap Judgment. Listen to a special episode in partnership with Vice News Reports. When last we left, Monaea was trying to live her best life through an internet connection. Snap Judgment.
Hype is what you got to be. H-Y-P-E. Hype is what you got to be. Get high. Do it, do it. Woo! Rock.
The first couple weeks of school, we were just totally like online. And then in October, they said we would go back to school for cheer and sports and all that, but still no classes in person. Like, how do you go to school for sports, but not school? Like, actual education. And I get it, like, our school is known for sports, but I would like to get a little bit extra help with my work. I also wasn't expecting to be able to cheer football season and then not have no fans in the stands.
This is deadly. We're not supposed to be in the cold. You know the cold symptoms is the same symptoms as COVID?
Yes, they is.
So what are we supposed to do if somebody got a cold?
We gotta go home.
What happens if all of us have colds?
I ain't gonna be able to cheer.
Hey, that's crazy.
What are we supposed to do with what?
If one of us have a cold, because we don't know if it's a cold or COVID. Everybody got corona. Bye, guys.
Somebody, did you get the job?
TC, you good? Okay, y'all. That was the end of cheer practice. This is more action, more money, as y'all already know. Like, I don't think I've ever been this cold in my entire life. I lied, but it's cold. It's like, it's supposed to be fall, but fall only lasts 2 weeks in Minnesota. And I'm not ready for the winter time. Well, kinda, because I don't really need to go nowhere because we're in a pandemic. So, I could stay home if I wanted to. When the pandemic first started, I was living with my grandma in Maplewood, Minnesota. I lived with her for about a year. There was a custody battle between my mom and my dad. So my grandma took me in. It's dark outside and I'm walking home and they be shooting every night. This is not safe, but pray to God that I'm protected at all times. And if something happens by stripes, I am healed. And just now pray amen. All right. Went to school, sports, dance, cheer, all that good stuff. Then we got to March. And then boom, COVID happened. So I went back to Minneapolis to my mom's house. But yeah, this street right here is a one-way. But they go anywhere they want to over north. They do not care. Stop sign, no sign. They lit, period. My grandma said that I wouldn't be able to come back for a while because of COVID, which was fine because I would never want my grandma to have to experience that ever in life. I just entered Tangletown. I'm not in the real bad part of Tangletown right now as I'm walking, but this is the beginning of it. It's like really nice houses on the corner, and then a bogus house in the middle, and then a broke down house on the side of it, then an evicted house on one side, and then on the corner it's a nice house. I haven't hugged my granny since March, literally, and I used to live with her, and I'm used to seeing her every week for my whole life. So it's definitely been difficult on that part for me and for the rest of my family. It's a mixture of bougie and broke down. BBD. Period. Oh, that's what I should call it, BBD Avenue. I went from living in Minneapolis my whole life to Maplewood for a year, back to Minneapolis. And as soon as I got back, George Floyd, racial wars, National Guard, there was tanks rolling down my street, KKK all around the block, setting our trash cans and stuff on fire. Courtland's calling me, 1 second. Hello.
Hola, ¿cómo está?
What's good, city boy?
Chillin'.
Everybody in my community is pretty much family. They're like my village. I have a few male mentors, not a lot. But one of them, his name is Courtland Pickens.
What you up to?
Nothing, just walking home.
From where?
From North.
How far of a walk is that?
Probably a mile. Probably. I don't know.
Jesus, keep up with her.
I've been doing this since my freshman year of high school. Yes, I don't mind walking.
It's just where you're walking, but we're not going to worry. We're going to take our concerns to the Lord in prayer.
Period. He's my choir director. He's hilarious. So, can you tell us who had COVID or no?
I can't.
Do I gotta get tested or can I just pray? Because, if I got it, I got it. Ain't no reason for me to get tested for it. Shoot. He's also a father figure in my life, too. I'm always somebody's kid. They always call me, their sister or their niece. And they're always, act like an auntie or act like an uncle. So I named them accordingly. As my village family, as my selective family. Why does it look like ain't no lights on in this house? Somebody better be in this house. I ain't playing.
Thank God you're home already.
The front door is open.
Oh, Jesus, stay on the phone.
That is ridiculous.
That'd be D40 on that door.
It hasn't been a time where me and my whole family have been in one house at one time for longer than a week, and it was when quarantine first started. Why are both of these doors open? Y'all want to die? Because that's the signals y'all giving me. Those are the vibes y'all giving me. Killer vibes. That's ridiculous. At first, it was really, really nice. And then there's times where it was annoying. Okay, I see you every day. You're in my face every day. Don't say hi after I'm asking questions and I didn't respond. Got me messed up.
How's your midterm grades?
I couldn't even tell you. I'm too scared to look in the grade book right now.
Wow. Listen, I hear the kids. I know they was mad.
Yeah. I just can't. And my mom don't know my grades because she don't know my login online. And then the report cards go to my grandma's house. And she ain't said about my grades. So either she being real nice or I don't know. But I think I'm good. Probably not in chemistry though, because I didn't do a quiz in there.
Wow.
I didn't do a lab in there.
Wow.
Yeah, I know my grades most likely a D- or an F. I'll pray about it and see what happens.
My sister's calling me. Okay, hold on.
If I paid you to watch your niece, would you?
Watch her win.
Tonight?
No.
I'm always the person that people go to talk to or to vent to or to ask if like they need anything. I'm always there. Well, that's the end of this rehearsal, and now I'm gonna go to my choir rehearsal. Here comes the dance team. Hey Monaea, I know you're probably busy, but we have a recital this day. Can you choreograph for the little girls on this performance? I think you'll do really good. You should come to basketball practice today. I want to see what you got. So I'm like, yes, I'll put you in my schedule. And I'm going to practice my dance for my other dance company, UDC, my jazz. And I don't ever want to disappoint anyone. So it's like, all my life I just been working for other people and their desires. And then it adds on and it keeps going every week, y'all. Every week. Give yourself some time to breathe, Monaea. What are you doing? All right. Monaea, you have to do this and that. Yes, I'm talking to myself, people. You have to coach yourself or else you're never going to get anywhere. My sleep schedule is so bad. Like, my body's literally crashing. Like, my body feels like it's been hit by a bus. Monaea, when you do these turns, do not sickle your feet. You got this. Okay? All right. 2020 has definitely forced me to face the challenges that I have inside of myself and within myself. You know, I didn't know that I was as dependent on all of my extracurricular groups. As like, I thought it was just something that I really liked to do. Like, I never wanted to be in the house, but I've had a few things happen in life and I never dealt with them. Like, at all. My coping mechanism was always to involve myself with other things. Like, I stayed busy, so I'd never have time to actually think about what it is that I went through or go through or what it is that stressed me out. Like, I always find something to do. So I realized that during quarantine, when I was by myself, the stress that people put on you because they're so proud of you, they want you to go places. Like, you want to do it, but it feels like you're doing it for them more than you're doing it for yourself. Like, I can't make B honor roll for the rest of the year. Like, I have to make A honor roll if I don't make honor roll, because that's going to be a problem. I was expecting to be in school and get help with my college applications. No, I had to figure it out on my own pretty much. Like, the colleges are going to look at that and be like, oh, well, she's not on top of her game. And my GPA is already at a 3.57.
That is a solid GPA, though.
Because asking questions about college applications over the phone is so frustrating. Like, it'll make you lose your mind.
I mean, that's really good.
I appreciate that, but it wasn't supposed to be.
When your standards are as high as they are, I get it. It's not good enough for you. But I'm saying that is something to be proud of.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. So where are you applying?
Howard, Clark, and Spelman.
Oh man, Howard. Oh, such an awesome school. Spelman also. And what was the third one?
Clark.
All really, really great schools. So if you ever need anything or have any questions about that, reach out.
Okay, I'm definitely going to reach out. Okay. But thank you so much.
You're so welcome, and I'll see you next week.
For sure.
Okay.
For sure.
Bye, Monaea.
Okay, bye. I hate school. I hate it. I don't hate school, but I hate school.
I understand that Miss Breonna Taylor's death has become a part of a national story and conversation. According to Kentucky law, the use of force by Mattingly and Cosgrove was justified to protect themselves. This justification bars us from pursuing criminal charges in Miss Breonna Taylor's death.
I had to talk to my teacher one day because, well, it wasn't just one teacher. It was like pretty much all of them. We went through the whole class and, well, the whole, school day.
In no way, shape, or form is this justice. This woman lay dead, and what received more justice was the property next door to her.
After school was over, I realized nobody, not one teacher came and asked us, okay, how do you feel about Breonna Taylor? Yada, yada, yada. And literally, this was the day after she didn't receive any justice.
There is nothing just about a world that continuously shows Black women and girls that they don't matter. Black women and girls are not disposable.
And it's not like I expected them to do something immediately, because, come on now, we're talking about the government, we're talking about the police, we're talking about the system.
He found the door.
Sorry. Take a break. Rain, I need you to get out. Get out and go downstairs. Get out and go downstairs. I don't care what Raymir did. Anyways, like I was saying, I text my principal and I just told her, I just think that it's really disrespectful and just plain wrong for all of our teachers to know what's going on in the world and then not address it.
It's not just talking about Black women and girls after we die, right? It's about celebrating our lives and the way that we live.
I don't care how uncomfortable you may be as a white teacher in a Black community with all that's going on. You cannot work in the Black community and not address Black trauma. Because if you don't, then you add on to it. It's already bad enough that we're reminded every day that our lives don't matter because we sit here and watch Black bodies die. And then we go to a school that we're supposed to be safe and loved at, and then they don't even think to even bring it up. It should be so heavy on your heart that you want to bring it up. You can't help it. You just bring it up and you talk about it and you open the floor for the kids to talk about and you just express how much you love and you care for your kids. And they didn't do that. So I explained to her.
I can't help but wonder about your head spaces, what you guys are thinking about and how you're probably just feeling just all sorts of trapped.
And the next day they switched it all up. They had assignments, they had moment of silences. They had a lot of stuff for us planned, so I appreciated that.
And so I'm feeling you today. I'm feeling you today, okay?
2020 has opened our eyes so much, and it's most people already knew these things that happened in life and how the system worked, but sometimes you try to ignore the things that you don't want to believe and that you don't like. And, there was no ignoring it this time. I still haven't even processed I don't think I've processed. You can't process any deaths that are continuously happening, I made it to rehearsal, finally. And I'm hiding underneath the seat to talk, but here it go, y'all.
All right, y'all can have a seat. For the people who came in late and didn't hear this, the reason why I'm doing this song is because most of you guys know in this area alone, there's been so much gun violence amongst youth. And at Patrick Henry High School alone, we've lost about 3 to 4 people already this school year from gun violence. And I wanted to record a video tonight of us singing just this little piece, just to spew out some positivity into this community and just to spew out something good with all the negativity stuff that's been going on. Sweet. So when we sing it, I want us to sing it from that place that we're trying to our prayer is that we're speaking blessings into this community versus curses. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Sweet. I kind of envision it in somebody singing the first part. So for example, Lord bless you and keep you, make his face shine upon and be gracious to you. sounded really basic. Give me bigger eye. Lord, turn his face for you and give you peace. We're gonna do the amens one time, the low one, just one time. Let me hear.
Preferred residence during your first year on campus. Do you intend to pursue need-basis financial aid? Of course. Currently, I am applying for Clark Atlanta University. Do you intend to pursue merit-based scholarships? What is that? Of course, any scholarship. Continue. Today is October 29th. First choice major, political science. Boom. Oopsies. Okay. Right now, I am filling out my resume. This stuff is too much. Too much. So, for skills on my resume, it says leadership, positive motivator, very intellectual and open-minded, always ready to learn and a fast learner, very studious, attends a program/dance class every day while maintaining a 3.47 GPA. What else did I can put Vice. I work for Vice News in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Oh, Jesus. I'm doing it. Oh, my God. Yo, hold on. I just came to realization. I literally have like a month and a half until 2021. I'm class of 2021. I'm going to graduate in 2021. Okay, I'm finna submit it, guys. So excited. Oh my. Wow, praise God. God, you are good. You let me go through 12 years of school with a good GPA, Dean's List. You're talented. I don't want to be boastful, but you've made it pretty far with a lot of stuff weighing on your shoulders. And here you are. You didn't let that hold you down. You didn't do anything but make things positive out of it. You've been optimistic throughout the whole thing. Look at you. You're in a pandemic in 2020 and you're finishing school. No lie. Listen, for real. I finished my first quarter of my senior year in distance learning. If that don't deserve applause, I don't know what to do. Actually, I'm gonna look up an applause so y'all can hear the clapping. Let's see. TV applause. Cause them be the best ones. Like on Friends and stuff, like Phoebe say something funny and then they be like, they start laughing. So I'm gonna say it again. Y'all, I finished the first quarter of my senior year in 2020 at North High School, distance learning. If that don't deserve an applause, I don't know what do. Yeah. Go more action. Go more money. Yeah. Yeah, y'all heard him. And not only did I just do it, but all my friends and family did it. And I'm so proud of them. I'm so proud of myself.
For the third day in a row, Minnesota broke its record for new cases of COVID-19. The state reported more than 3,900 new cases today and 25 more deaths.
Minnesota, be prepared to go to a lockdown. The lockdown is coming. Hospitalizations are happening, and the ICUs are filling up.
This all comes as data shows 18 to 35-year-olds are the age group seeing the most cases, many of them asymptomatic while gathering in large groups.
Minneapolis will be going on shutdown soon again. And I just honestly need a break from like dance and stuff because I'm using it as an outlet again rather than using it to just dance.
So yeah, I'm glad that, and I need some rest. I'm tired. I'm really tired. And then it'll make us be together again with like no choice.
Give them some props. Pat yourself on the back, but don't go anywhere. The year is not over yet. When the Monaea, a 2020 diary returns, stay tuned. Welcome back to Snap Judgment. My name is Glenn Washington, and today we're seeing 2020 through an audio diary like no other.
After 4 long, tense days, we've reached a historic moment in this election. We can now project the winner of the presidential race.
Former Vice President Joe Biden will be the 46th president of these United States. And his running mate, California Senator Kamala Harris, the first female, the first black, and the first Asian American vice president in our nation's history.
We just had an African American and South Asian woman become one of the top positions in this country. That's huge. That is big. Just wanted to point that out because I'm going to be doing it with all my classes because I think it's important.
Period, Mr. Lee. Period, Mr. Lee. This year was my last year that I couldn't vote. I never, ever had any question in my body that Trump wasn't going to win again. And the fact that Kamala and Biden got in, it excites me for the next time.
And to the children of our country, regardless of your gender, our country has sent you a clear message.
Like, she's a black woman, Like, I can do whatever I want. And I already kind of had that mindset, but now that I can really see it, oh yeah, it's up there.
So baby boy, baby girls, next year when I turn 18, August 1st, 2021, oh, best believe I'll be voting.
But while I may be the first woman in this office, I will not be the last.
When you're black, you're automatically in politics. Automatically. Because your life is controversial. I'm gonna say that again for y'all to, like, for the people in the back. When you're born black, or people of color, but mainly black, your life is controversial. So you're automatically born into politics. Hey, Mom. I'm going down the stairs. Come on, boy. No. Gotti. Hey, Gotti. Gotti is our pit bull. Y'all are hiding from Gotti? Yeah, under the bed. Hey, Gotti, stop messing with the cat. Come over here. That's pretty much it for today's TED Talk. So, thank you all for listening. It was my pleasure speaking with you all. And I have a performance I need to get to. I have to figure out what I'm going to wear for that because since it's for Christmas, I haven't really got any Christmas things, so I might need to run to the store. So, thank you all for listening. Again, it is Monaea Upton. Mo action, mo money. Yeah. Period. Pooh. Bye. This is gonna be the song to close you guys out. Okay, close us out here. Oh happy day, oh happy day, oh happy day, oh happy day. When Jesus washed, when Jesus washed, when Jesus washed, when Jesus washed my sins away. Oh happy day, oh happy day. Big love and special thanks to Monaea Upton for letting us into her world, and love to her moms as well, Rochelle Upton. This episode was produced by Vice News Reports, a new weekly podcast hosted by Ariel Duham Ross. Happy day. Check it out.
and subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. We'll have a link on our website, snapjudgment.org.
When Jesus washed, washed my sins away.
Vice News Reports is produced by Jesse Alejandro Cottrell, Jen Kinney, Janice Yamoka, and Julia Nutter. Senior producers are Ashley Cleek and Adizah Egan, formerly of Snap Judgment Studios. Associate producers are Adreanna Rodriguez, Sam Egan, and Sophie Kazis. The executive producer and VP of Vice Audio is Kate Osborne. Janet Lee is the senior production manager for Vice Audio. Production coordination by Steph Brown. Fact-checking by Samir Ferdowsi. Special thanks to Mauri, Milander, Friestleben, Charles Adams, Sam Wilbur, Courtland Pickens, Azhae'la Hanson, Samir Ferdowsi, and Alex Baumhardt. And you know this is not the news. No way is this the news. In fact, that dream where you look down and you see you don't have on any pants, it could be replaced by the dream where you look down at your calendar and it says January 1st, 2020, not again. And you would still not be as far away from the news as this is. But this is PRX.
When Jesus washed, washed my sins away.
If you run your own company, then you need Odoo. Odoo is an affordable, all-in-one management software built to increase the efficiency and productivity of any business, regardless of size, budget, or industry. With Odoo's massive library of fully integrated applications, you can control every aspect of your company from anywhere, at any time. So ditch that old, outdated software and get more done in less time with Odoo. For a free trial, go to odoo.com/snap. That's ODOO.com/snap.